Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
You see that man? That man right there is DJ Khaled. And he brought it the whole ocean this year. But he wasn't always bringing the whole ocean. DJ Khaled is starting to make a comeback. But in order for him to make a comeback, that means that he fell off. And DJ Khaled kind of did fall off, especially after everything that happened, everything he did, and how everyone reacted. So let's talk about the fall off. DJ Khaled dropped his most critically and financially well album in 2017 called Grateful, and then it came out with I Am the One with Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, which that is the best Chance the Rapper verse other than Acid Rap. That's a whole different story. But everyone loved it. Radios, oh my goodness, loved that song. And it was a good song. But also, the album was very well for a DJ Khaled album. At that time, we're thinking, all right, he's gonna be the next Kendrick, which actually is supported by this picture that was taken in 2018 after they were both nominated for Best Album of the Year. Not Best Album of the Year, because Kendrick dropped 2018. Yeah, it was BET does weird awards, but in 2018 he did win DJ of the Year. So I mean, that was pretty good for him. But then in 2019, his album didn't do so well. Financially wise, 2019 was a good year for DJ Khaled. He released his studio album and it came out at number 2 and just stayed at number 2. That was his biggest thing, and he threw a humongous hissy fit because Tyler and Billie Eilish both overtook him respectfully, and he did not like the fact of that because his 2017 album debuted at number 1, and he's thinking, oh, I'm going back to back number 1s, but so he got humbled real quick, and he didn't like that. And whenever I say he threw a hissy fit, he threw a hissy fit as if his toy just got stolen and he's on the playground. Oh my goodness, the amount of videos that you can find on him complaining about any rapper. He has a whole like 30 minute. Well, he still actually talks about Tyler on how he took the number 1 spot from him. Billie Eilish, he doesn't really talk about as much as Tyler because Tyler kind of played into it, not gonna lie. He was like, you stupid. But 2019 was a hard year for him. Publicity wise, financially wise, he's chilling. But 2020 is 2020. So 2020, as everyone knows, was the pandemic year. So music was kind of hard to find and hard to get studio, hard to do collabs and everything like that. So he just did a collab, which nobody was expecting, with Dove. So they decided to do a hand washing commercial, which I ain't gonna lie, it's a certified bop. I'm like, it's added to the playlist. It's gonna get added because it makes me want to wash my hands with that soap. Don't dap up.
With some soap in between. Yeah. Wash your hands, clean them up. Wash your hands, clean them up. Yeah. Left hand, right hand, put it in.
Like it got that little oomph to it. Like the beat is like it reminded me of the Migos, but that's besides the point. In 2020, he also was an actor, which was very surprising. Not his first acting role. His first acting role was back in 2016, 2017, around there. And he played in Bad Boys for Life, which kind of is pretty cool considering he was with Will Smith and Martin. So, I mean, but 2020 also had it come out that he will be releasing Khaled, which is his legal name now, as the next studio album, which his 2 sons will co-produce. This album is going to be his best album, said no one except for him. So 2021, he released Khaled to him. He didn't pull up a little Playboy Cardi. Still waiting for that album. But he released it, and it was critically acclaimed. One of his most critically acclaimed albums. But it was critically acclaimed for the features and not him. Still, it did debut at number 1, which is still better than his 2019 one. So he didn't throw the hissy fit. And him and Tyler did release the same year, but different times. So he didn't have to worry about that aspect. But 2021 did have him just kind of chilling. Nothing really big happened except for that album. And people were just like, I love his features. But whenever DJ Khaled comes up, I kind of want to skip it. So it's kind of like his features are carrying him to the moon. But he knows the people. So it's the potential that he knows that he's giving them the best lyrics, or he's just a bad rapper. That was the consensus, that he was a bad rapper. And everybody was still clowning him because it's DJ Khaled. So 2022, let's get into it. For 2022, nothing really happened. He went out into a crowd for the Bryce Hall versus Miss Austin McBroom fight, and they all booed him, which was kind of funny because that's just a thing. Like, I think that was also a humbling moment for him. Like, he got humbled back in 2019. So it was like a really, really humbling moment, but I think it should have been a humbling moment, but it wasn't. Because he's like, oh man, they're just hating just to hate. Because at that time, to be fair, they were just hating everybody because the whole event wasn't a train wreck. But he couldn't handle that, so he just got his money. He got his money up, and they didn't like that, so they just kept on booing him. It was a wild year, but 2023 present day, I'm talking bring out the whole yacht.
Tell him to bring the yacht out.
So in 2023, he released God Did after he announced it, and he announced it in 2022 that he will be releasing a new album. He didn't say what it was, but he said God Did as a producer tag, and his producer tags, he had so many of them. He had DJ Khaled, he had another one, Major Key Alert, which was the name of an album that didn't do that well. And then he got God Did. I forgot to add We the Best, and They Didn't Believe in Us. So Kai Cenat picked that up and he ran with it.
God Did.
And I'm talking everybody was saying it because he said it, and it's kind of caught on because everybody, whenever he started saying "gat," everybody says "gat" now. So he's kind of a trendsetter. So if Kai didn't say that, he might have not been as popular, but still, bring on the whole ocean. Life is Roblox. All of these quotes that he has said would have definitely made him popular, but not as popular as he is today.
Call me asparagus. Tell him to bring out the lobster.
Don't let nothing stop you, cause we ain't stopping.
Shrimp, what? Have you ever played rugby? Roses are red. Violets are blue. Yo.
But I think personally it is a great thing for him because it's nothing bad, like nothing horribly he's saying. He's just saying stupid things. That's just like, why is he saying this? Isn't this the same guy that just said, all I do is win no matter what, got money on my mind? This is the same man that's saying that, and he's talking about how they should bring the yacht out and bring out the whole ocean. It's very funny because it's kind of corresponding with not corresponding, it's kind of an oxymoron. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. This video took a pretty good while, so make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Bye bye.